Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Kings, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the two-guard spot. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. And it's and in at the 3 slot. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Now here's Wembanyama, and he makes it.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes, but Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Paul against Harden. Pass to man. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Champagnie. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Paul against Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Here's Champagnie. Powell covers. Sohan outside with the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Zubac's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Chums, appreciate the report. Now here's Paul. 9 points in his last outing. Barnes, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Powell. Pass to Zubac. Out to Powell. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Champagnie. Powell covers. Outside Barnes. Outside Paul. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Rebound by San Antonio. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Paul passes to Barnes. Sohan outside. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Harden. To snap the cold streak. And then Harden with the jam.
Okay, I see the explosion, but Harden never ceases to amaze me.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And Branham subbed in for Champagny. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Now here's Jones. No points so far.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside for Harden. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Johnson. Paul looking it over. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. Collins right side. Let's go with a 3. No good on the shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for San Antonio, Zach Collins out there with Barnes. Then there's Castle, then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position.
Spurs substitution.
Here's Wesley. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Pass to Branham. Here's Wesley. Collins with a screen on Harden. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Collins with a screen on Powell. Here's Branham. From outside, off the mark.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Wesley. Here's Branham. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Porter. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got his first 2 points.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And there's a 3-second call, this one on the defense. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that. Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Batum in the post. Yep, that one's good. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Branham, defended by Dunn. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Porter. Fires it. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Jones sets a screen. Porter, the pass to Jones. Here's Coffey. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, nice decision-making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Porter with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to Porter. 51 seconds left in the second. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Barnes finds Paul. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Now here's Harden, coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Paul against Harden, and that one's good. Paul. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Clippers trail by 3. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. And it's Mann in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Knocks it down from distance.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now, and this man can pass that rock.
Pass to Sohan. Over Jones. Jones with some nice D. Well, the Clippers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind."
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Derek Jones.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Harden finds Zubats. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Man, the pass to Zubats. Out to Powell for the lead. Hits a 3-pointer. Powell's got 6. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Champagny. It's Barnes on the wing. Sohan outside. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Mann. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
You can say this about Harden. The man knows how to draw a whistle.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Harden hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Spurs trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. In the third spot, the Spurs.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Paul against Porter. Shot from 16. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 6.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Here's Porter. Drives to the hoop. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Porter against Paul. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he gets that one. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
The drive by Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. And Branham subbed in for Champagny. Porter hits them both.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Sohan. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Sohan's got 5.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Batum, pass to Porter. Batum sets a screen. Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. To the middle. Collins inside. Guarded by Batum. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The drive by Porter. From the arc. Coffee can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Collins a screen. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball passes to Sohan. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
The drive by Porter. Rebounded by Branham. Pass to Paul. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. Cash money on the open jump shot. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. And we'll return shortly. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
Focusing in on the physicality of the game. Coach Lue wants more aggressiveness.
And it's understandable. Setting the tone on defense is critical if you want to get the win.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Johnson, and it's Branham in a shooting guard. Wesley, pass to Collins. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Duke's checked in for San Antonio. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. Jones comes in for Batum. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Porter Jr. San Antonio leading. Ooh, poked away. Outside Jones. Out to Powell from behind the arc. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Duke, defended by Harden. Here's Duke, pass to Branham. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Harden with the slam.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
On the wing, Jones. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Jones. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group from deep. Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Sohan. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Powell pulls it in. Here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. Coffee can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Paul. To the inside. Sohan outside. Back to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And out of bounds, the Spurs will take it.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That could not happen at this point in the game.
Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Harden against Paul. Zubac passes to Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
Pass to Wembanyama. Floats one up. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Man, the defender really went after him. If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
He's going for the oop here.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Wembanyama.
Count it! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Coming out big in the clutch, Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Zubac. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Spurs.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Jeremy Soha. 3-pointer.
So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in. Time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got trust in my guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, James Harden.